Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and this blizzard really is going, huh? However, we're in Monte Nevera right now, but not for long, because we're gonna go. We're not done exploring the mountain yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But there is an item up here, so I'm gonna get that. What? Oh, come on. Come on now. What? There we go. Nice and easy for me. Okie doke. Cool. What? Sliding. More sliding. I did not lie about the sliding last episode. There is, in fact, more sliding in this episode. Not that that's really what anyone was really looking for, but... Alright. Moonblast. Alright. That was a very powerful moonblast. So powerful, it paused the game for a second. Alright. You know, one thing I have noticed has become more common in games is the pausing without pausing idea. I think the most famous example of that is Dark Souls, but the idea of opening a menu but the world around you is still doing whatever it's gonna do. You know, still acting like normal, because obviously in older games, when you paused, everything stopped. And a lot of games didn't even have menus when you paused. It's just like, oh, you need to step away for a sec, we're gonna freeze the game in place. But a lot of games, this one included, well, to a lesser extent this one, but like specifically the point in Dark Souls is like, no, you need to make sure you're in a safe space before you pause and step away. Which actually there are plenty of safe spaces in Dark Souls, in the Soulsborne games, so it's not that big a deal really. It's just making sure you're not in combat. Yeah, this game kind of does a little bit of a compromise, because if you'll notice, like, watch, I'll prove it with the Sneasel here. So I pause here. You probably already know this, but I pause here and, oh look, the Sneasel is running at me to fight me. But it can't fight me because I have it paused. And when I unpause, that Sneasel was still technically right there, even though it was invisible. But the Sneasel was still there, and it didn't trigger a fight because I was coming out of the menu. So that's kind of a bit of a compromise between the Dark Souls style pausing, which isn't really pausing, menuing, I guess. A compromise between that style of menuing and the old-fashioned, like, you press the pause button and everything stops. You know, it is actually kind of interesting. I never really thought about why it is that menus were tied to the pause function in games. I guess in a lot of games, okay, that's weird. I guess in a lot of games, the things you would want to do while pausing are things that would probably require that you're not in the middle of something, or that you wouldn't want to be interrupted during. Like, it would just kind of be annoying and not interesting to be interrupted during, like changing settings and stuff like that. But I don't think it's... I feel like for a lot of games, like say Pokemon for example, you don't need to you don't need to freeze everyone in place when you pause in Pokemon, but in the older Pokemon games, that is what happened. You would pause and trainers would stop moving, and I guess the rare Pokemon that were out of the, not necessarily wild Pokemon, but ones that were just out of their balls walking around would also pause, and you didn't really need that in those games. And yet they did it regardless. Because I think at that point, it was kind of just a tradition of like, oh, you opened a menu, the game stops to wait for you. And then I feel like it took games like Dark Souls, Bloodborne to bring back the idea that, you know, pausing and menuing don't necessarily need to be independent, or don't dependent on each other, not independent, the opposite. They don't necessarily need to depend on each other, which is, although I guess there probably were. Now that I'm thinking about it, there are like Final Fantasy games that have menuing, and heck, even Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is probably actually a really good example, now that I'm thinking about it, of a game that has menuing in it, because the combat in Kingdom Hearts is based around menuing. And it's not turn-based. So, I guess, yeah, I gave the credit to Dark Souls, but I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts predates Dark Souls. So I guess a game like Kingdom Hearts showed that, like, you know, you don't necessarily need to... Although, then again, the pause menu in Kingdom Hearts also froze the world, so... Maybe it is more of a Dark Souls thing. Because I don't think there is a way to pause the world in Dark Souls. I don't know. Just kind of some wayward thoughts on the nature of pausing in video games. Truly riveting, I know, but I thought it was interesting at least. I'm glad it stopped snowing. 'Cause, I mean, at this point, all it's really doing is hampering my vision, which is not particularly fun. You know what? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of like platformers and stuff where they have like dark levels. And those levels just generally aren't that fun compared to other styles of levels, because having limited vision is just, it's just not... I don't think it's an interesting challenge most of the time. It's just kind of annoying. Because all that really means, particularly in the case of platformers, is that you just have less time to react to things, which you could arguably do other ways. But, you know, the less time you have to react to something, the less fair it feels when it gets you. So, yeah, not a huge level of, particularly in real-time action-type games. Not a huge fan of reducing visibility as a challenge. Where the fuck am I going? I mean, I kind of had a method, but I feel like I kind of lost it. So it almost feels like we're kind of just wandering aimlessly around this mountain now. And occasionally finding items. Hey, look, an item. Energy ball. Hey, we were looking for that. Actually, now that we have two, I didn't need to get off Koraidon for this, but Now that we have 2, I think I will actually teach. Where is it? I will teach Robopix's Energy Ball instead of Pedal Dance. Because yes, Pedal Dance is more powerful, but being locked into the move is not great, especially when we're playing on quote-unquote set mode, where we can't just interrupt it by switching to another Pokemon after knocking one out. Right. Okay, I think we got this area, right? I think we got it. But did we get everything on this side of this river? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this mountain is easier to traverse than I thought it would be without climb. But I'm not complaining. Surely there must be items here, right? No? No items? Cool. Oh yeah, there's that coastline. I forgot that is an area that we haven't been to yet. In this game. In this game. Alright. Oh, it's raining here. It was snowing, but now it's raining. What? Oh man, I hate trying to travel through slush. You know, when there's snow on the ground and then it rains afterwards and the snow's like half melted. Honestly, it's worse than walking through snow. Just, you know, normal, non-slushy snow. Because at least it's not gonna like slide around under your feet. Not unless it's like really compressed into ice, basically. But yeah, when it's slush, like you never know what it's gonna do when you step down. Reminds me of all the times I've fallen on my ass walking around in the winter. Because here's the thing, when I went to university, I didn't really drive around much. I lived on campus, so pretty much anything I needed I could get just by walking, right? So, I mean, which was convenient. But the downside is, when I wanted to walk somewhere and it's like in the single digits Fahrenheit, you know, below freezing, well below freezing, yeah, the pathways get a little slick, you know? A little slick with ice. And, yeah, sometimes I wasn't wearing my boots, which is, you know, on me. But when I wasn't, yeah, I'd go skating. And not necessarily because I wanted to go skating. Yeah, it's, it hurts. It hurts. Thus is the hazards of living in a cold area in the winter. I survived. So it's fine, really. But also, rain at the beach. What a bummer. Make sure there's not an item on that rock. Oh. Okay. Right, forgot the game doesn't like water. Also, is it just me? Like, am I the only one who thinks that Koraidon swimming looks kind of silly? I think it looks kind of silly. Like, I'll hop in the water here in a sec, so you can see, but you can judge for yourself. But I think it looks a little silly. Oh, I don't think I can catch you in Violet. I think I should catch you here, but not with you in front. Who's good here? Jolene, I guess? No, Jolene doesn't have anything to do here. Yep. Suppose yep. Although it might have water moves. Scarecrow. Scarecrow. We'll use Scarecrow. Yes, I want you. Alright. Night Slash. Go. Ooh, okay. Crit would have killed there. Oh, good. Poison point. Love to see it. Wait, I probably had a quick ball I could have thrown. Sludge bomb. Ow. Okay, gonna need to swap. Unfortunately, our special wall is weak to poison. I think rock resists poison, if I remember right. Let's see. Aqua it did have a water move. Ow. Okay, well, that did 90 damage. Yeah, that would kill. Jolene, can you take this? I did not expect this thing to be this strong. Just gonna say. Oh, Jolene can swim. Huh. Okay, that was 67 damage, which means a crit definitely would kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a dive ball at you. Crit, please. No crit. It's fine. We got it anyway. Okay, good. Got ourselves a Skrelp. Yeah, that was a little spooky. Oh, it's not a dragon type in its first form. Huh. I did not know that. Whoops. Alright, cool. We're gonna head to dry land before someone has a chance to ambush us in the water. And then we're gonna heal people up. Holy cow, that Skrelp did in fact do a ton of damage. Okay, no, it's this one. Okay. Cool. Back to Robopix. I might just try to run from Skrelp if I run into any more of them, because they hurt. And especially if we won't run into that Dragalge. It's there. That's gonna be a rough one. Scares me. It scares me every time. Who knew Pokemon was a horror game? What? Alright. Let's go. Yeah, look at this. Look at this swim. Looks silly. But I guess that's maybe how... I don't know. It looks like how a lizard would swim, but... it's weird. Still weird. Just gonna swim on over here. Grab whatever items we can. Doop, 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 doop. Alright. Stored power, good. I mean, not that good, but it's fine. It's not the worst move we could have run into. It could have been Helping Hand. Yes, let me teach my Pokemon Helping Hand for the literally 4 battles. 4 consecutive battles that I could use it in. I get it, it's for PvP, but even in PvP, Helping Hand isn't good. It's not good. I guess maybe in raids too. But like, I don't think it's good there either. I feel like, oh right, drugs. That's what I was gonna do. Because we picked up a couple of things here. We'll give you the HP up. Protein we will give to... You're a physical attacker. Iron we'll give to you. Calcium we'll give to you. Zinc we'll give to you. Health feather. Muscle feather. I am trying to prioritize. I mean, obviously I'm going with whatever stats they're best at, but I am also trying to prioritize the new ones because they don't have as many EVs. We'll give you speed. Okay. Cool. What? Okay. Okay, let's head back to this other island. I still feel like there's so much more of the mountain that I haven't gotten to. Oh right, I forgot there's a trainer out here. We'll battle her in a sec. Oh, I should probably... I just had a thought. Once I've started putting together the final team in this game, I should probably start using PP ups. Because I didn't really want to commit to using any until after you know, while I was still switching out Pokemon. I didn't want to use a PP up on someone and then be like, oh, actually I want to use this Pokemon instead. So in both games I should probably start using them pretty soon. Hello. Let's fight Susanna. Trio. We're gonna fight right next to the Gimmighoul. You're a physical attacker, right? I think we could probably take a hit, though. Dig? Okay, well, if you're gonna make it easy for me. I can just swap into a better Pokemon. Well, Pokemon better for this matchup. I'm not going to say overall that Honchkrow is better than Florges, but certainly better in this scenario, especially considering levels. Let's go ahead and Night Slash. Triple Dive. Oh god. That actually did more than I was hoping. Okay, so that did 110 damage. That's annoying. Here's the thing. It can't kill us without going for an attacking move here. So, If I sucker punch, it dies. Even though we lost our speed, sucker punch saves the day. Also, I noticed that Scarecrow's HP changed before it actually showed Scarecrow leveling up, like his max HP. It's a cheeky game. I see what you're doing there. You leveled Scarecrow up early. So they actually level up immediately after the Pokemon feigns. That's when they actually get the experience. They just don't show it until a bit later, like a few seconds later. I see what you did there. Just a little bit of a seam there that we're seeing. Whoa, that's a lot of Kilowattrel. Did I get whatever was over here? Nope. Mistake. We're not actually gonna go do any of the things related to the stakes in this game. At least not until post game anyway. I don't know actually. I don't know how much Troopa is actually going to be doing in post game, because I recently learned that the DLC is not out yet, even though they started advertising it super early. But when the DLC comes out, I don't know if I'm going to do it with both Scout and Troopa or just Scout. But I do know that there will be some stuff. I think, this is what I think. I think I'll do some post-game stuff in Violet as a stream rather than episodes, because let's face it, I've been making episodes of these two games since they came out. So maybe time to get a little something else on the channel, because you know this isn't just a Pokemon channel. You might be surprised to learn that, considering that's kind of all that's come out for the past month or two. Yeah, not just a Pokemon channel. So, yeah, once we beat the Pokemon League in both games, we will probably be starting new series. I do mean series plural, because this is currently taking up, Scarlet and Violet are currently taking up both slots. They weren't before, but they are now. Back when I was doing 1.5 episodes a day, they were not taking up both slots. Oh, we already did this area, didn't we? Okay, time to go up the mountain, I guess. As for which series I will be playing, I'm not sure yet. I kind of want to prioritize finishing games that I already started, but also some of the games I can't do that because technical difficulties. Yes, I'm speaking specifically about Metal Gear. My PS3 won't spit out discs anymore. So while there's nothing in it right now, anything I put in it, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get it back. So I kind of don't want to put Metal Gear in, especially because it's Metal Gear and eventually I'm going to have to switch discs. Yeah. I probably want to get that fixed first. Or maybe get a new PS3. Well, new as in new to me. Because, yeah, I don't think they make those anymore. Or I guess I could... Well, no. It would have to be a PS3 because unless I can transfer save data to the PS4 and then play like the downloadable version on the PS4, I don't know. The digital version. Because they probably have it on the PlayStation Store, right? And what the hell part of this mountain am I missing? So I've been here. Most certainly I have. Oh, did I go all the way down? I don't know if I went all the way down this side. Let's see. Yes, eventually Metal Gear will be beaten. And then there are other games like, well, Battle Revolution, but that's also Pokemon. And, yeah, after this, I do want to take a little bit of a break from Pokemon on this channel. Because, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I guess we could go back to Ruin King. That might work. But that's only one of the slots, so doesn't really solve the problem entirely. Yeah, I do have a lot of games I want to start for the channel. But the part of me feels like if I don't finish the games that I have unfinished ASAP, they might not get finished at all. And I want to finish them. I want this to be a channel where every game I play, I finish. So, bleh. Bird might. Your defense is high, but your special defense is low, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Seems to be the case. Alright. Wrong button. Although I might have... Do I have any rewards lined up in the decks? I do. Like quite a few. I don't think any of these are especially helpful, but... Okay, that's kind of useful. I mean, it's not much, but it's somewhat useful. Alright, anywho. We're gonna maybe finish exploring the mountain next time? But anyway, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Did that show on camera?